Another video. Today we're going to try the one block again. We're going to just go ahead and we're going to try to get to the next rotation and really expand our island base. So like we saw in the last, it was a lot of creeper issues. So we're going to try to make sure that doesn't keep happening. I don't know if we're really going to want to try to like keep having animals and stuff like that. Now I did make sure we have our spawn points and everything else. That's fine. But it's just a matter of keeping it's a lot of like trying to keep up with it, because like once you get there, yeah, and then it's like this guy is just like a total nerd search everything. So when you're trying to play and stuff like that, you have to have yourself like ready that when it does that, you're gonna like be prepared for anything. Let's go back in here. No, right. If I could get in here, come on. Thank you. We got two. We're just gonna shove another one of those in here. We're gonna put this in here. Now we did have a problem, like I said. All our animals are gone. Like, it looks like we have one random, like, little sheepy, but I mean, is it major? No, it's not major. And I'm just gonna shove a bunch of this stuff in here. I know I could just easily do this, so like, let's just do that anyway. This, and you know what? We're gonna put that away. Yeah, because we're gonna need to have a few things here, so we're gonna go down here, pop that in, get some nice more coal, iron. Okay, so now we're going to need to make some sticks. We're gonna go with this. Now, I could just use this. I should maybe just stick it, put this. But we're also going to need some more sticks, because we should get ourselves a weapon, and I've been seeing that. Where did you come from? We have El Chico, who is weirdly on the edge of death, but is pretty oblivious to life and everything else. Like it. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, look at this. We actually got like enough for shields, stuff like that. That's actually pretty cool. I have a really funny feeling to do this, so we're gonna go over here. And I'm just gonna pop these into back here, because you know what? You're never gonna know when that's gonna end up changing like so quickly and everything else. And I think we learned that from our last video and everything else. It was something that wasn't good that we kept so much. Bye. What is in here? Random chest? That is weird. It's not the fanciest chest, but okay. And we're just gonna pop a few things in here, because I don't know what this thing's gonna throw at me now. And I think we learned from a lot of like experiences and stuff like that. Unless you're willing to kind of like sacrifice what you got. Now we don't get too close. As we are, you know. You never know when mobs are gonna spawn, so like when you're kind of like speed trying to get like some of this done. Like we're over like 1,000 like for block wise. But it's a matter of switching between like pickaxes. Oh. Oh. I didn't. Ah. You're mine. No, no, no. Back, back. No, well, you can just put my body again, but I don't care. You're gonna go die-die. Bye. Ow. Chill, dude. Oh, there. Huh? Okay. Must you? Thank you. Let's put our stuff back into our inventory hot slots here. There we go. That's one of the things you gotta learn when you're working with this. So you don't know. Not a good day to be a zombie. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of random blockness. Yeah, so. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on here. And we've got like, this is like a lot of like, if you're going, say, underground, whatnot or whatnot, this is what you would find, honestly. So yeah, yeah, give me a sec here, I gotta put some stuff away. So, not that I complain, I mean, some of the stuff is going to be very handy, like you could actually make some stuff out of it. I think because we get like our island kind of like bigger and stuff like that, maybe at that point we will do that. As for now, not really, because we're still trying to, like I said, get some stuff done. Now, I'm gonna close my door here. Move. Oh, I didn't realize it was that strong. I don't know. I am so like this sometimes when I'm doing like certain things here. So we do got some items, like we do got spruce planks, blah blah blah, that stuff. But do we have enough to do a bigger extension? Probably not. It'd be very like weird. And this guy is just chilling in the corner. Like honestly, that's kind of weird. Okay, we're gonna go with this. Like we're getting more. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I forgot about that. Whew. Well, at least I'm inside. I think it's that boat he has. Ooh. Where's he? Oh, here he is. Ah. This guy's gonna be a bit of a pain to kill. There. Take that. We're gonna eventually get rid of him. But yeah, that's why I try to make sure I don't have a lot on me. Is you're never gonna know when that's gonna happen, especially when they have like prop 3 or whatever. That's where a lot of like problems start to happen. You're probably just better to kind of like be like this, where you could actually just knock them on the edge and. Well, you know what? At least it wasn't that bad. Because I did manage to knock him kind of before he kind of like, kind of bazoogled me over here. Now we are hitting evening. Do I extend? I really would love to extend. But I'm also more worried if the more space we have, is there more chances of things, getting destroyed, whatever. I mean, yeah, but I mean, that's part of, like, one block, right? So we're gonna get some sleep in here. I do want to, like, expand this house, so that would be a big bonus for me. Let's look what we have for, dirts and stuff like that. We do have, like, cobble, stuff like that. I don't think anyone wants to do their house like, and just, like, their islands in just cobble, so. I mean, yeah, but is it practical? No. Let's just build a little thing here. Now how far are we gonna build? I don't know. Because if I do, like, a lot of this in just, like, one thing, it's gonna feel kind of weird in a lot of ways. I don't know, like, personally, if we should just do that anyway. Like, we do got a lot of, like, materials, but it would just, like, be a... Okay, I don't like when it goes raining, because you know what that means. There's ores, stuff like that, but I'd rather use that for building, like, our base and stuff like that, rather than using it for anything else. So I'm just trying to free up a lot of, like, stuff for everything. I know we can maybe actually risk a lot of stuff. Was it cheaper? Is it faster to go this way? No, it wasn't. It was this way. So I didn't lose my bread, which was nice. Now we are inside, so I can do this. I mean, I could just wait it out. I don't know if, like, you can't know there's no... It's not thunderstorm, so we can't technically... This is one thing you have to be so strategic when you're doing anything like that, because they are really good little snipers. I don't think I even got, like, no string or anything. But, I mean, not probably yet, as in we didn't quite get to the caper. Okay, that's it, right. Ha! I knew if I took my time, I could get it. Just, I did. Alright, there's our first boat. That's a bonus. Though it does not have very much durability, that's fine. I mean, we're bound to get something one point or another that can help us out with that. Now, we are running out, like I said, of space and stuff like that, so this house is not gonna cut it very long, is it? So let's cut this in. Okay. And we're gonna go over here. You know what? Instead of doing like this, what am I doing? You know, I do have chests that I've never bothered to think about that I could use, right? So, like, I'm always, like, making more or something when I don't even necessarily have to. So, we're gonna go put this stuff away. Because this will become handy for us when we're going to do more, other stuff around, everything. Okay, hang on here. Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess, okay. And I know it's raining. And you can tell, we got an infection that kind of went going here. So this will eventually be like something that we don't want eventually. But yeah, we could still work with it. It's just, I don't like it when you get like kind of like the infected stone and stuff like that. Hi. That's one thing I like about having, here. You just pop them off, you're good. Yeah, I'm gonna do whatever. I think that's what happened last time. Another thing we don't want is we don't need wardens on our island. So once we have wardens, that's it. We're done. Because there's no way we're gonna move. Well, you got shot it. I get to get credit. His aimbot was a slightly bit better than mine. Yeah, you can explode down there. Bye-bye. Now, you know what I should do? Since we're not going to really have any animals like on this part of the island, what we're going to do, we're going to take this fence out. And there's one reason why. Now, okay, I should do this, so, because I don't want to fall down. Because once you fall, you lose everything. Well, not on your world, like, island, but, like, you lose everything in your inventory. We're going to make a bit of a barrier, so when we're, kind of, like, getting mobs and stuff like that, that it will automatically just, like, move them down into the base. So, okay. So, okay, well, I guess that guy was trapped for a while. What I'm trying to do is just make this barrier so that even if you have, like, you hit mobs or whatever, they're not going to return or bump around to the back. Kind of like a buffer. So now, when I hit that, it should technically just go down. Like, it should not go anywhere. Now, you know, I kind of have a bit of weird way thing about this. There, and there. Okay. So now there's no ledge for them, right? So they should technically just one like bump. They should be, you know, gone. No. Yeah, the buffer thing was a good idea. See, that would have left a bit of a problem for me, because it would have been like it would bump back into it, and then it, you know, your island is kind of like more of like under attack. You know what? Let's forget about it. Let's just make our island everything. Now we could make kind of a oh, what could we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I know it's night. We should be going to sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? Yeah, let's get up there. Let's get to bed. Alright, we got an infection going on, but I'll kind of clear it up so that it doesn't go any further. We don't need that underneath our bed, because if something goes wrong, one little boom, and I do one thing wrong, and like boom, like the whole thing is just gone. And then basically, if I lose all this, like that's gonna be like a whole thing to like have to restart it, and then you're kind of like stuck, and the whole 9 yards. So, yeah. What's this? Wait. Yeah. We're going to have a bit of a weird kind of thing going here. So we're going to put this here. There. All right. We've got that. This causes infections, so... We don't need it. You can see it's already starting to spread towards my house, eh? Because I think that's one thing I don't like. What can I do to fix this? No, we don't need spruce. We could do got dirt, so... There. Cleaner. So, we're gonna make some parts better with time. I really want, like I said, I'm gonna probably build away from this part here. So that way, eventually, you know, we're not so close that it'll like cause like a problem with trying to keep them away from everything. But I did make a buffer, so. Oh, hope you had good luck down there. I was going to hear a pop going down, but I guess not. But the nice part is like with the extra ores and stuff like that, like I know that the rotations usually go every 4. Really, I don't remember what rotation were. I don't remember. I think I've read it a couple rotations already. I know usually it's every... Well, I know... Yeah, I keep saying that. It's every 400 rotations, but... We'll find out as soon as everything gets taken care of. Oh, man. Can I? I just want to get some extra stuff because, like, you know what? We're gonna do a nice big extension. Hopefully by the end of next video and everything else, like, we'll have like a bit of a new part of the island. So, and the way I set this up too is that they can't go on the edges, so they can't fire back, and you're like stuck trying to, you know, get them and stuff like that. So, oh, phase change. All right. So it'll tell us what like rotation we're on. So we're at 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, and Minecraft 1 block, and we are in the snowy biome. Woo! It's rainy day. So anything in the snowy biome is now on our rotation. So that could be powdered snow, it could be ice, it could be stuff like that. That's kind of cool. I think in our last one, I think we hit. See, there's the powdered snow part. I don't think. Bye, dude. That's when I think we hit the kind of cave system type thing. So now it's snow. I don't know if that's going to be particularly useful. Like, I don't know if it wants us to like build like an extensive kind of thing. This way down. He tried. That's just a little bit faster. Whoa! Back up, guys. Don't need those guys. Because once they start, they're usually pretty aggressive, so. Now, if it's like animals, well, still, even then, like, I don't think we're gonna have animals for the next, like, little bit. It's just, and then not move for them either. So, now, I mean, I could have easily got, like, go horns, whatever. I mean, yeah. Ow. You got me. Like, how tragic was it? I just, like, I'm really enjoying the fact that I don't have to wait for it. Just knock it off, you're good. Now, I should be heating though, because, like, I've been hit now a few times, so. And if this was any other situation, it'd be fantastic. And you know what? I lost my axolotl. So hopefully soon, like, we can have our little island, have our pets. We got, oh, we're gonna call you Nibbles. Nibbles, stay away from the edges of everything. Nibbles, stay there. So basically, we're gonna make sure we build this way. Then eventually we're gonna work that way. So I think I'll keep like this way here more for maybe the base or something like that, because it'll be further away in a way. There's so much room here. I keep like getting more and more and more and more stuff. That's great, but at the same time, I should maybe make like a dump site, honestly. Because I don't need half of this. Well, I mean, besides things like the iron and the diamonds, stuff like that. Okay, and on top of that, we would need things like obsidian and a whole 9 yards if we really want to make it work for us. That way, we're not going to be like kind of like running into everything. And I don't have a very large area to kind of do anything. So we're going to try to get to our next, probably, biome. But, I doubt it. With the way that it does, like, the rotation thing, I'm lucky if I fit it onto the... So, I'm just happy to have the ores coming through now, more so than they used to in the beginning. Well, it was more like the dirt in the beginning, so they kind of want you to build it, but don't forget how many times I had to deal with, like, you know, creepers and so many other little things that kind of, like, irritated me and stuff like that. Like, now we're getting more and more, like, iron bases and more, like, snow bases and stuff like that. That's fine. But it's just when it comes to other things, that it can be a little bit of annoyance. So, like, I mean, I think, like, eventually, like, it'll go into rand. I'm hoping it'll go to rand and make areas. What? Oh. Thank you. Let's see what we've got for dirt here. That's spruce planks. We only got 3 coarse dirt, 3 regular dirt. So we don't got, like, a lot of, like, these dirt. I'd rather just stick with dirt, but then again, we don't have a lot of that stuff. But the main thing is when it comes to other things, we do have a thing. Nibbles, you coming in? Here, boy. Dude, you coming? Do you have any seeds to invite you in? I do. Here, Nibbles. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, stupid. Thank you. Is my foot checking going to be staring at me while I'm sleeping? Yes. He kept staring at me. Might feed me. Okay, Nibbles, you stay in. So, I really don't want a mixed environment though. I mean, I could make a mixed area for, say, maybe storage, because then we could sort out, like, you know, tools, and we could sort out armor, then we could sort out that sort of stuff. So as we kind of finish off, like, anything, and I don't know how long this map is going to stay. Where is a weird spot? Hello? That is weird. But yeah, so we're gonna just cut it for today. But yeah, we did get a few more things. We got some more iron. Actually, that reminds me. Nibble stand. We're gonna still cook up a lot of this stuff. And I'm going to be taking some of the stuff that we got recently in our chest, and we're going to just kind of get that. I think it's good to get ideas, get some fresh armor. That would be handy instead of just the leather. The leather's pretty good, but hopefully maybe we'll get things like, you know, enchantment tables, maybe ender pearls or stuff like that. So, but that would probably take us time as we get there, further into the series and stuff like that. But I'm glad everybody was here for me today. And I hope you all have been enjoying the video. I'm trying to keep this trying to get this to be a little exciting. But I've had some stuff coming up a lot, and I've been trying to keep these videos steady. Sometimes they may not have audio, but keeping them coming out so that at least you have something that you can still try to enjoy on the video. So, in judgment to our judgmental chicken, right here, Nibbles, Sir Nibbles, we're going to call it quits for today, and I hope you all yourselves a great day. What do you say, Nibbles? What do you think? Should it go? Hey? Speak. He's speechless. Charge!